teach you the steps and the format and the ways of Massicism, which is the three-path doctrine, practice, and faith. In hopes to make everyone who is new and those who are also experienced unite and come together and form a community in a visual way of going through the motions and a visual path and such that can create order, stability, and understanding of how things work in such a way, and that which is the aim of these videos, which is the aim of the movement that I wish to create. So that's just to catch you up if you're new to the videos, or new to the channel, then that is what Massicism is about. So in this video we'll be looking at the community ranks, what are they, what they do, and why does the community have ranks and such. Okay, so what there are is a system of ranking that to give the members that within the community a sense of accomplishment and a sense of understanding of how their community works and what their place and role is within that community, and that so that they have the ability to help contribute to the community and a way to help them sustain themselves and the rest of the community members, and that by doing their part with practicing within their path, and that so that it can help the community to stay together, united, if there's any external problems or threats or issues that they face together as a collective, so that it can inspire and spread knowledge and teach and give in a way a purpose to each and every single individual so they don't feel like they are not doing anything or that they're not doing their part to contribute, and that they have sort of a way to bolster their accomplishments and such, and that. So in a way that it creates the unity, friendly competition, pride, and it teaches them what their purpose is, so it gives them a little bit of each individual a little bit of purpose and that within the community, and that. So that's what these ranks are, and that and such. And it also opens up certain perks in that as the community grows, and that. Why do we need them though? Because within the community, and that usually when you join a group and that you're not really sure on what's the lowest point or what's the highest point, and that usually some groups don't even have ranks in that they just have an agenda, and the more you spread that agenda is the more you gain favor within a group, and that. So that usually just leaves open for like a trail, no unity, and that's what can break the group down, because it feels like everyone, sometimes it feels like everyone is against everyone within those certain type of groups, and that because they don't, in a way that it doesn't instill unity between the members, don't it? So one member will portray another in hopes of gaining more favor towards the leaders, or who's ever the head one, and that was leading the group and such. So within the Massicism community, the reason why we need these ranks is to instill unity and a friendly competition between the members of the community, and that so that they can like push themselves towards more accomplishments, that they can give do more within the community and for the community, with indirectly or directly, and such. So that as each individual grows higher, the community is upgraded and betterized, and such. It gains benefits from each member, pushing themselves towards higher limits, and that. So that's what these ranks usually do, and that, and also it also teaches them in spiritual, scientific, and financial ways, and that, on how to navigate through the community, and that. Should you go through all of them, you can, like within the community, you can like choose to stay at the specific rank if you feel comfortable. Say for instance, you just want to stay at the rank of scholar or chaplain or template, and that you can do that, and that the way by doing that is that you don't technically do the accomplish all the ranks, the tasks in order to rank up, and that, and then you can also like tell the disciples of the group, because they're the leaders, and that you feel more comfortable being as a template or a chaplain also, and that this rank is helpful for you, and that so you don't want to adding more tasks or adding more stress or problems, or that with on your plate, and that because you feel that this rank is not stressful for you, and if you feel that if you go higher, it's going to be more work, and you might completely mess up, and that. So usually the communication between leaders will be key, and you will be able to stay within that certain rank and such, and then continue to live your life as such. So you don't technically need to go through all of them. It is best to try and go through all of them, because the highest rank is the high priest, and usually the gives off the best perks and the best ways and options, in order to understand the full boundaries of Massicism and such. How many are there, and what each one does, and that. So we're gonna go through like all of them. They'll give you a rundown of the basics of what they do, and that. The first one is initiate. This one's pretty simple. All you do is answer the questions to the initiation ritual done it and sending the like a photo or a video once you've completed the initiation ritual, and you send it over to the disciples, or you post it within the group and that, and you say, I've done the initiation ritual, I'm ready to join in it. And you'll be, if you have not been given the questions to answer, you'll be given the questions to answer, you answer them, and then boom, you are within the main chat group of the entire group name. Then you get up to the second rank, which is this is where the community technically starts up from. Student, third rank, where you are introduced to how the basics are, and then you technically have to prove yourself though in order by completing the tasks within this rank. There's usually about 4 to 5 tasks within this rank, and that very simple, just copying things and that and taking pictures of it and showing it to the group that you have understand such and such, and that you there's also another ritual that you do, and that you get given a ritual, and with that ritual, once you've done it, you send in like a picture or video about it to the group, and that to say yes, it is confirmation done that. Then you will rank up to apprentice. Learns how the community works and how to use simple magic ways, and that this rank also has 4 to 5 tasks, and that very simple ones to do. Then you have artificer, this is where they must now learn on how to create things, because that's what an artificer does. It creates things, generate attraction from people and the lords and entities, and the energy as well. These are around about 4 to 5 tasks in that, so you get like tasks that will ask you, tell you to like do so and so post and get so and so views or attractions, or whatever, and that and such, and they'll show you how to do a little bit more higher grade rituals and such. Then once you've done all those tasks, you get up to a scholar. Learns of the spiritual ways and the word of the Black Angel, the hierarchy of the community, and like that. So this is where you're get into the faith of Massicism, and you get on about 5 to 6 tasks here, which is on easy. They are easier the tasks, but focus more on the faith of the community and such. And after the scholar, you head up to saints. Learns to promote the faith, the ways, the image, the logo, and generate buzz while working with the higher ranks in actor. So the saint usually does the one that usually flashes off, then that learns on how to with the merch, businesses and all of that, and how to boost their image, such stuff, because many people usually join groups in order to learn on how to become famous or go viral and that. So you'll be given tasks there that will show you on how to boost your image, and also boost the image of the group and that, and such, and also generate attraction and buzz and that. And you get it on about also 5 to 6 tasks. Yeah. and then you rank up to chaplain. Learns how to work with the community and starts to be a small leader, preparing them for the scale pathways, and they learn more of how the community works than that. So this will be the more with tasks about communicating them with the low ranked members, and you'll be helping them a little bit with their tasks and that and such. But this shows you on how to work with multiple people and within a team and that. And then if you do chaplain usually gets around for 5 to 7 tasks. Then you rank up into the scribe. The scribe now fully enters into the scale pathways. This rank learns magic type, the faith of Massicism, and how to preach it more on the lords and gods and that. So you'll be learning more about the Massicism main gods and that, and the main entities, and you'll be instructed to choose from one of the 5 magic types so that you'll be able to understand magic and rituals and ceremonies and such a little bit more on that. You get around about 6 to 8 tasks with this, and this is where it starts getting harder, but with more satisfying rewards and that if you do that correctly and that such. Then you will rank up the template of the scribe. This rank now fully begins to help spread the word within the community itself. They mainly focus on making cash flow, but also showing off to make an image. The takeaway goes through loud and online influence, and the sole pathway down that will be carefully working with a select few. So this one differentiates. If you're on the safe path, you'll be more out there and that more posting more on that and generating feed and that and such. You're learning on how to work more with the community in that. Then with the source path, you'll be working on the select few and that in order to create an image torch to you directly in that. You get around about 8 to 9 tasks with being a template. Then you'll rank up to either priest or chief. The priest will focus on the magic and on themselves or a very select few. The chief will focus on the group, business, community, connections, resources, and such and that. So that's more like the sword and the psych path that are working hand in hand. So if you as a chieftain you'll be working more with the business side of the group and that and such, and then as a priest you'll be working more with the spiritual path of the group and that. You get around about 10 to 11 tasks and that which these tasks will take a bit of time to actually do in that and such. So don't rush on these tasks because this is within the scale path and that. So don't take a rush with these tasks. Take your time on with these tasks. Then you will rank up with her high master or high mage in that. Make sure that all things within the community go smooth and handles all reports and documents coming in, as well as to keep track of all members in the community. The spell work is large rituals with a ton of power and that. So you'll be learning how to keep track of the community. You'll be learning down how to write document and such stuff, and your rituals that you'll be doing during that will be large, long rituals and that and such. You're gonna run about 12 to 15 tasks with us. And then lastly, you will rank up to the high priest or priestess. The head of the community, they help the community grow and sustain itself. If more than 24 of them are in one community, they will create a new one elsewhere. They contribute to the community in magic, faith, finance, power, science, and lastly in image. They go around about 20 tasks, which is not small tasks, it is big tasks. And that each one are contributing to like the magic, the finance, the power, the image, and the faith of the entire group, of the entire community. Once you reach up to this rank, you're not just representing yourself anymore, you are representing the community that you're within. And that. So you can have about 20 tasks, which are very, very big tasks done at that. So if you get up to this rank, you will need to really prove yourself that you can actually control and lead the community in that. Because you're not just working out for yourself anymore, you're working out with the people that are underneath you in that. And of course, in the scale path, you will also have the nobles, the knights, the circles, and the prophets that are on par with the high priests. However, the disciples in the Inquisition are the ones that select them 9 noble families, 9 knight garrisons, 9 circles, and the prophets have an unknown number, as the Black Angel himself will choose the prophets in that through a large amount of spiritual, ritual, and divine work in that. And is dedicated specifically to the Black Angel and such, who chooses them in that. But usually though with the disciples done that choosing for the nobles, the knights, and the circles, that they usually do look for members who rank up very quickly in that and such, and they can like be within nobles and that and such which they will show them on how to open up certain businesses and that using the online world and that to like reach far and that so that it's more international and that, and that's where the big money usually lies in that. So that is on how the community of Massicism is planned to operate. If you do have any questions and that, feel free to ask in the comments and that.